tutorial, I would like to take you through how you can download and install Microsoft SQL. What you're supposed to do basically, just get into your favorite browser. When you get into your favorite browser, just search for Microsoft SQL Server. You'll be taken into this interface. So you should just get into the Microsoft website, which is here. What you need to do, you need to come to the product side and then scroll downward to where we have, ensure you are under the top download. So this is how you get started with SQL on premise or in the cloud. So this is the SQL in premise, or which is saved in the cloud. So for the free SQL or for the beginners, I would advise you to download the SQL Server Express, which is here. You get it free and it is ideal for development, production for desktop, web, and small server application. So just hit download. Then from there, you should just click above it and you can start installing, or you can alternatively, if you are unable to do that, you can come into your file explorer, then download, then come to here and then click above it and then get started. So it has started installing. So what you need to do, you need to select the installation type. It is basic. Then you need to accept. So you need to check the path if you are comfortable with this. So it will be saved at program file Microsoft SQL Server. So just click install. So it will take some time. It's also available for Linux in case you are using Linux to obtain SQL. To Linux image include the container, please. Okay, this is the link which you can use in case you want to download SQL for Linux. So it is installing. So you should just give it some minutes before it is installed. Then okay, after installing the SQL Server, so the next step will be to install the SSMS. SSMS is basically the SQL Server Management Studio, which is here. You can either install it from this interface by just clicking there, and you get it here and hit download. So when you hit download, okay, let me hit download again. So it will be downloaded in your device. So you can get it back into the file manager here. You can click above it and start the installation process. So you shall just say yes. Then you shall choose to continue. So it is getting ready to install. So basically we can close this window for, okay. So it is looking for update. I already have it, that's why it is behaving like this. So let me choose to launch it and see. No. Okay, stop. Can come here where we have a variable. So let me show you what I need to do. Let me click modify and show you what you need to tick to install this MSQL server. So in your device, since you will not be having any other MSQL Server Management Studio, you should just click the AI instance, the hybrid and migration, the business intelligence, and then the coding. So you just tick all this, then click install or downloading. So when you are through with installing this one, I need to close this one and this one. Let me choose to exit. So you just come in the search bar and search for SQL Server Management Studio. So it is here. You can click above it to open it. So I want to run it. So when you open it, you'll be taken into this interface. You can just click file and then click Let me close it, and I want to show you how it will behave. So let me close this one since it had already opened, and then show you how it will, the behavior of it when you first log in. So let me close the program since it is misbehaving because of overworking. So just a minute, it will close. So I said you come into in the search bar and search for SQL, then click above it to open. So this is how it will behave in your site, but whereas now it will be 2022. I didn't want to advance mine to 2022. That's why I set it to remain like that. So it is now responding. I'll give it time to respond so that I can demonstrate properly. Just give it some. Okay, now it is responding. So you'll be taken into the interface like this. So what you need to do first, you need to have the server name of your device. So to get your server name, so that you don't get into problem in case you don't know your server name, just come to where we have the command and prompt. So the command and prompts look like this. Just write here host name, then click OK, enter. So you can see my server name is here, which is reflected here. So then you come to where we have the authentication, choose the Windows authentication, then come to where we have the encrypt, choose mandatory, then come to where we have trust certificate and ticket, then connect. So when you connect, you'll be taken into this interface of Object Explorer. When you be taken into this interface, just come to where we have security, expand the security button, then come to where we have login, expand it. So in your logins, this essay will be marked with red since you will not have set up the password to sign in using the SQL Server authentication. Just click above it. When you click above it, your login name is maintained as essay. So you should just come here and set up your own password. So let me set up a password here. Let me confirm it here. Then you should just come so to where we have status. Yours will be disabled. You enable it. It will be the permission to connect to the database engine will be denied. You just grant it and then click OK. When you click OK, this essay which had a red mark here will now be looking similar to mine. Then from there you just refresh and then disconnect and connect. So when you disconnect and connect, where we have authentication, you should just choose the SQL Server authentication. Then you put your name as SA, and then you put your password as 12. Oh, that was my password actually. You put the password which you have set, but set up a simple password so that you don't forget. Then click connect. Oh, my password has expired. So you just set up a new password. So yours will be good. That's because I have used mine for a very long time. So I can use another password to avoid a lot of troubles with them. So when you log in, now you can see, now we can be able to authenticate using SQL authentication. So we have done this, and then I have input the password and then click connect. So this is basically what you need in order to set up your SQL authentication and to set up the SQL program. So you can even run queries now using SQL now. You can be able to run queries and so on and so forth. So this is basically the step which we usually use to